At a time when millions of pounds are being spent on goal scorers, both these teams have found gems at bargain prices. Lee Mills, who cost Derby £400,000, has scored 4 in 6 games, and Swindon's Peter Thorne, an even cheaper buy at £200,000, has delivered 8 in 11 games, including that great hat-trick at West Brom on Sunday. Derby are the form team of the moment in the First Division, with 4 successive wins, 6 games without defeat, and 8 goals in their last 2 matches. If they win tonight, the Rams will edge even closer to those playoff places, and as you'd expect, Roy McFarlane named an unchanged team for the 3rd game in a row. Despite their brilliant performance at West Brom, Swindon remain in the bottom 4, but they'll move to a safer position if they can clinch a 3rd successive league victory here. Steve McMahon changes team and tactics to suit the opposition. Tonight he has 3 centre-backs, Luke Nyholt in midfield, and Sunday's super sub Ty Gooden is rewarded with a place in the starting lineup. The referee is Jeff Winter of Stockton-on-Tees. Marks waits for Big Craig Short to come forward. He's now on the edge of the 6-yard box, and he'll look for him with the throw. And Short got a touch as well, and in fact the referee has decided seemingly that was a push by Vivash and has pointed to the penalty spot. Well, there'll be some controversy about that. It looked a harmless enough incident, the sort you see a dozen times in a game, but the referee was perfectly placed, and Vivash is furious, but a penalty it is.
I think Vivash has got every right to protest about this. I mean, Big Craig Short's backing in. He's big enough to know. I really don't see that as a penalty. I'm sorry.
I thought at first he might have given handball against Vivash, but if it was that, it was certainly accidental. Anyway, the outcome is a penalty, and Simpson has the opportunity to beat Digby and give Derby the perfect start here in the 13th minute. Unlucky 13 for Swindon. Paul Simpson's 3rd successful penalty of the season, his 7th goal in all, and Derby give Roy McFarlane cause to smile. They lead 1-0, but Swindon will be still furious.
Well taken penalty. The gods have shone on Derby at the moment. They're playing well. Everything's going for them.
4 of them lined up on the edge of the 6-yard box, and they had it in by Vivash. Well, he will feel that justice has been done, A.D. Vivash. Russell Holt can only wait and wonder, but I'm afraid the outcome is a goal.
And it's straight in from Vivash. Fjortov flicks his leg at it, but he doesn't get a touch, and it goes through the goalkeeper's legs. I think you can put it down to a very good assist for Fjortov, but it's actually Vivash's goal.
And only the 2nd goal he's ever scored for Swindon. In fact, the other one was over 4 years ago. Fjortov played it straight against Wassell, and again, brilliant skill by Gabbiadini. Oh, he's done well here. Can he finish? He's brought down in the D, and Derby get a free kick. Nyholt and Gabbiadini squaring up to each other. And you can understand Gabbiadini's anger.
Yeah, there's no question about this not being a foul. I mean, Nyholt has half gone for the ball, brought Marco down.
He'd be in the wall at this moment because both Pembridge and Simpson can wallop it. Trollope is lining up as though he could have a go right-footed if it comes that way. Williams is the ringmaster here. He'll decide what's going to happen. It's Pembridge, and it's a goal. Swindon and Luke Nyholt made to pay for that foul in the worst possible way. And Mark Pembridge has made it 4 goals in 5 games since his return.
Very well struck shot by Mark Pembridge, but there will be an inquiry into that rule. there will be an inquiry into the line-up of that wall, no question.
And the cross deflected, that was dangerous, it's gone absolutely anywhere. I'll be delighted that they got away with it, and a good clearance by Harks. Gabbiadini, Vivash battling away with him. Gabbiadini's held him off. And now Simpson. Mills in space, and he invites him to make the shot, and he didn't let him down, did he? However, the referee has whistled towards Gabbiadini, but he's still given the goal. I thought for a moment he was going to disallow it for a foul. He went to speak to Gabbiadini, but a goal it is, and Lee Mills has kept up his fine record, his 5th in 7 games.
Again, superb effort by Gabbiadini. He's had a great game. And Simpson tees it up well. It's a good ball, and it's a good shot. Super goal. But it was lovely work by Gabbiadini, a lovely pass by Simpson.
Oh my goodness, but it doesn't matter, it's all over. And Derby County have recorded their 5th successive win, unbeaten in 7 games, 19 points out of the last 21, the biggest crowd of the season at the baseball ground, and that all adds up to a very good night for Derby County. Tonight, they have beaten Swindon Town by 3 goals to 1, and Swindon's worries about relegation will continue.
Simpson.